Everyday chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello all, am I audible? Hello. All right. I hope I'm audible. So yeah. So first I'll share view on both Forex as well as US futures. Yeah. So let's go to gold first, and yeah, look at this gold in daily time frame, and you can clearly able to see the market is actually consolidating for a good breakout, either on the high side or it may turn to manipulation and then it will fall on the downside, but that won't probably happen. So mostly I'm expecting a breakout on the higher side, but currently it is consolidating in a range. So gold is actually consolidating in a range. We can expect any time breakout on either on the higher side or on the downside. But mostly I'm expecting the market to break on the higher side. But let's see. So if there is any breakout on the higher side, obviously it is going to take out the all-time high for sure. And also we are having news in next 30 minutes NFP, so that will also create a huge impact in markets. So we can just wait for the market, I mean can just wait for the news to happen, then we can plan our trades. So this is what my analysis in gold. So currently the gold is consolidating, and even you can able to see in 4 hours time frame, like after a strong displacement from this sub resistance level, and the market is currently consolidating near this level. So in the market may break and it may take out this high and this high too. So this is my analysis on gold, and I'm also sharing my analysis on Nasdaq too. Yeah, fine. So Nasdaq, let's go to daily time frame. Okay. So in daily time frame, you can able to see even Nasdaq is also consolidating, and you can able to see if someone is in a pattern trader, you might consider this as symmetrical triangle. This is a very good symmetrical triangle if you're a pattern trader. And even if you're an ICT trader, you can still use these patterns. The only thing is you have to know where the market is going to head. You have to understand the bias first, then you can consider anything to trade, like patterns, indicators, support, resistance, or supply and demand, or ICTSM. So you can use any concepts. So currently the market, again, it is near a support level, and let's move to 4 hours time frame. See here. So again, the market took out this particular trend line high, and again the market came down by taking out this low, but still the market is currently taking support from this support level. What I am expecting is, yeah, so you can able to see a strong down close candle, right? So if the market breaks this particular red color candle, even you can call it as order block or CAST, change in step delivery. So if the market breaks this particular red color candle, like down close candle, on the higher side with very good momentum, then I'll be bullish for sure. Then I'll be expecting the market to take out this high and followed by this high and the all-time high. So this is what I'm expecting in Nasdaq. So currently both markets are actually consolidating. So we have to wait for the news to happen. And again, like still 25 minutes left. And DXY, personally, I don't use DXY, but still I'll analyze for you. Yeah, DXY is actually bullish. It is looking bullish. Yeah, it is looking bullish, but still, like the candles are not that strong. And also, I'm not a big fan of straight upside move. I'll always wait for the market to take a retracement. Then again, if it goes up, then it will be good. NQI anticipate sells looking at daily and 4 hours. I don't think so that the market is going to fall because like the market is took out this high and it is going to an IRL. Look at this. The market is actually feeling the imbalance and currently it is taking support. I'm not looking for sells, but if it happens, then we can plan sell trade for sure. Currently, what I'm expecting is like I'm just waiting for this particular red color candle, like down close candle, to take out on the higher side. This particular candle is the key. If it breaks on the high side, then I'll be super bullish. Please break down Bitcoin. I don't trade crypto too, but let's see. I think I'll go with Binance, right? There is no liquidity role. Even Bitcoin is consolidating in this range. Yeah, even Bitcoin is trading in range. There is a small fair value cap on 4 hours in gold. Is there any chance to fill that fair value cap on 4 hours? Gold, right? Yeah, I'm actually expecting the market to take retracement from this level or like what is shit toddy shit toddy. Yeah, like are you pointing out this particular fair value cap? This one. Are you pointing out this one? Yeah, BT is actually in range. What time frame do you trade, Rishi? Like I trade lower time frames. Like I scalp a lot, so I usually trade in 1 minute time frame mostly. Yeah, yeah. I think you're pointing out this particular FEG. This particular FEG, if the market wants to tap this particular FEG, then it will be a manipulation. What will happen is like the market will take out this low with a very good momentum on the downside. So it will go down and then it will tap this particular FEG and then again it will reverse. I'm not expecting downside move as of now. If it happens, if the market breaks this low and if it taps this FEG, if it reverses, then it will be a very good entry for buy side. Mostly it will hit your target. Probability will be higher, but currently, like I'm expecting the market to break out on the higher side. And even if it breaks on the downside, I'll be looking for some kind of manipulation on the high side. So then I'll be going for buy entries. So currently, I'm bullish on gold, not bearish so far. You can ask questions, guys. Like still 20 minutes are there for NFP news. You can ask any questions. See here, even 1 hour time frame it is consolidating. Might be. I don't use personally. I don't use DXY, but if it happens, we can expect move. Gold overall trend is bullish for me. Gold overall trend is bullish. Look at this. Yeah. So we can able to see a very good down close candle from the all-time high, and again the market took support from this level, and two straight up close candle, and the market is again going to an IRL, and even it tapped this particular daily Fiji, and again it is trying to move forward. So currently the gold is in bullish, but currently it is consolidating. The overall trend is bullish, but currently it is consolidating. So it would be A plus set if the FEG fills and we take buys on gold for ADH. Yeah. So how we can plan our setups if the market breaks this low is like, see, the overall bias is bullish. So in the case whenever the market is breaking lows, wait for manipulation. Don't go for sell trades. Like don't follow the procedure. For example, some people what they'll do is they'll just mark this as buy sell equity, or even they'll term it as bearish FEG. So the market broke this particular buy side liquidity, and the market filled this particular bearish FEG. And again, if the market breaks this low, what they'll do, they'll term it as market structure shift, and then they'll go for sell trade. That is wrong. This is where procedure won't works. Always keep this in mind. If someone is following a strategy, for example, you may follow ICT or retail concepts or indicators or supply and demand. Supply and demand is kind of retail concepts, or even SMC. Whatever concepts you're trading, you can use any strategy, all concepts will work. But before using any concepts, before applying it in charts, always find the narrative. That is the most important part when it comes to trading. Narrative means like bias. If you know where the market is going to head, you can use any concepts. You can use ICT, retail concepts, indicators, supply and demand, SMC, anything, any concepts, it will work. If you don't know this particular thing, if you don't know where the market is going to head, then all the concepts will fail. So always keep in mind, if you are entering into the chart, first ask yourself whether I know the bias or not, whether where the market is going to head or not. If you don't know the answer, please stay away from the market. Don't force yourself into getting trades. I know psychology is the most important part, and obviously it will push us to get into the trades, even though the market won't give us entry. But always keep in mind, if you don't know the bias, please sorry, please stay away from market. That is the best thing. You do it for yourself, you do it for trading. Always keep this in mind. So what I'm expecting is, even though this might seem as a procedure like buy sell equity and filling the bearish FEG structure shift, will I go for sell trade? Means no, because the overall bias is bullish. If the overall bias is bullish, in this case what I'll be doing is like I'll be looking for manipulation on the sell side. If the market is breaking this low, I won't call it as market structure shift. Instead, I'll be calling it as sell liquidity, and I'll be looking for buy entries because the overall bias is bullish. Sorry. So to me, the gold overall bias is bullish. So I'll be looking for some kind of manipulation in the lows. Either the market may break this low and reverse, or the market may break these lows and reverse, or even the market may fill these particular FEGs and then it will reverse. If you're good at scalping, even you can place sell trades on this particular downside run. But overall, I'll be looking for buy entries for sure. as of now, my bias is bullish for sure. But when it comes to bias, in this case, I'll be looking for manipulation in the downside. Then I'll be looking for buy entries. There's technical analysis on news trade and normal repo. Particularly when it comes to news, I don't look for fundamentals in most cases. If there is any high impact news, what I'll be doing is I'll just wait for the news to happen. Like for example, let's say um, I'm in India right now, so NFP news is at 7 p.m. Okay, so what I'll be doing is like once the news came, I'll just wait for 5 or 10 minutes. I'll just wait for the market to settle. Then I'll be using technicals to get into the trade. That is my way of trading news. I don't enter at news. I'll just wait for the news to settle, and within 5 or 10 minutes, you can just place your trades if you know where the market is going to head. How you design bias? See, um, okay, fine. I'll just tell how I frame the bias, but it also depends on what time frame you trade. If you're good at scalping, even the overall bias might be against your current bias. If I go, for example, let's say if you're good at scalping in 15 seconds, some people will scalp in 15 seconds. So in that case, like for example, let's say the market is going to fall till this level. So this is actually a bearish trend for for the people who are trading in 15 seconds. So they can easily trade on the sell side. But if I'm a trader who is trading in 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, this particular fall is not a bearish trend. This is just a retrace win, or I'll consider this is just a manipulation. I think you'll get, but still, I'll just explain. Determining bias is very simple. If the market is making higher highs, it is bullish, and if the market is making lower lows, it is bearish. Simple. Like, to be honest, this is just very simple. In ICT terms, you can call it as IRL to ERL. If the like swing highs and lows are ERLs, and within the swings, it is IRL. So if you are considering this as a swing point, the swing low and this particular swing high is ERL, external range liquidity, and inside this particular range is IRL. So if the market wants to go higher, it will go to an ERL, again IRL, again ERL, again IRL, ERL, IRL. So these are the market moves. Same thing applies for downtrend too. So what you have to do is when it comes to framing bias, always go for higher time frame. Like either you can go for 4 hours or 1 day and just see how the market is doing. So if you look at the gold chart, you can clearly able to see the market is continuously making higher rise, right? Even the market took out this particular high, and again the market fell down. Even though the market took out this particular swing lows, I won't call it as complete bearish because I'll be considering these lows as manipulation, not reversal. So the market is continuously making higher rise. So in this case, I'll point out all the swing lows as manipulation, and then I'll be looking for buy entries. So this is how I frame the bias. After that 5 or 10 minutes after news, what time frame is good to see trades? You can use any time frames, but if you're a complete beginner, I'll suggest you to go with slightly higher time frame, like 5 minutes or 15 minutes to enter, because 1 minute is not good for beginners. If you're a beginner, trade in 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. How to trade a pair which is making all-time high daily? Okay, so if anyone is good at seasonal tendency, you can use Fibonacci to find the targets. But to me, I don't use seasonal tendency. I'm not good at it, to be honest. So in this case, what I'll be doing is, whenever the market is trading at all-time high, I'll be looking for sell entries. I'll be looking for some kind of reversal. That will be very easy for me to trade, but that is also quite risky because if the market is trading at all-time highs, and if buyer starts continuously buying means, then there is no chance for the market to fall on the downside. So if you're shorting market at all-time highs, you have to be very careful in booking your profits, because you have to like anytime the manipulation will happen, and then the market will reverse completely. So if you're trading all-time highs, and if you're going for short positions, be very careful, because anytime the market will reverse. If you're good at scalping, trading shorting all-time highs is very good option, but trade with confirmation, trade with proper confirmation. Okay. Yeah. So Euro USD is actually looking bearish. As of now, it is bearish. At least I'll be expecting for the market to reach this low. Till this low, I'll be looking for sell entries. So what you can do is, like, already the market fell so much. From this point to this point, it was almost 170 pips fall. So taking sell at lows is very risky. So in this case, what you can do is just wait for some kind of manipulation at the highs. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Yeah. So clearly you can able to see the market is completely bearish. So what I'll be expecting is, you can short, but still shorting at lows is very risky. So in this case, what you can do is just wait for some kind of manipulation in the highs. The market may break this high, or this high, or this high. So what will happen is, the market will break this high, and then the market will reverse immediately. So in this case, you can just mark it as manipulation, like either buy sell equity, and you can mark a structure shift on the downside, and then you can plan your sell entries. So this will be good for shorting Euro USD. May prefer and back test. If you ask me, I've already said this before. If you ask me, if someone wants to get into trading, if someone wants to experience a chart, don't do back testing. There are many disadvantages in back testing, particularly psychology. You won't feel how psychology works in back testing. For example, let's say you form a strategy, and what you'll be doing is, like, you'll be looking for charts, and then you'll apply the strategy, and you'll be looking for the probabilities, like how many times it hits target, hits loss, hits loss. These times you'll be looking for. But the main part is, you're actually testing your strategy in offline charts. The charts are already printed. So then there is no point in finding the accuracy, using already formed charts. So in this case, and also you won't feel how psychology works when you're back testing. Okay, because, like, what you'll be doing is, like, you'll be looking for perfect entries only. Even though your strategy accuracy is 60 or 70%, whatever the entries that you're testing using back testing, those entries are already formed. So you're just looking at offline charts, and then you're trying to find your entries. In that case, psychology is not there. If you want to start experiencing the charts, always go with forward testing. That is the best way you can learn trading, and also that is the best way you gain experience from the charts. So I won't suggest you to go with higher accounts. Go with smaller accounts. Go with 5K accounts. That is more than enough. Even if you lose that account, you can still able to afford new account. So always go with forward testing, because you'll learn technicals as well as you'll learn psychology. Psychology is the most important part. If you're good at psychology, if you're good at controlling yourself, then trading is yours. Yeah, to me, if you ask me, I'll always suggest you to forward test, not back test. To me, back test is not that effective. Not at all. Like, it's not at all effective to me. We sell gold in NFP. No, just wait for the news to happen. Still 5 more minutes. Which strategy you use? I use ICT concepts to trade. Sorry, 4 more minutes. When I launch soon, I'll launch soon. Probably expect by March. March. I'll do it. What are the assets you trade? I trade gold, and when it comes to forex pairs, I trade Euro USD and GBP JPY. These are my favorite pairs, and Nasdaq for futures. And sometimes I trade gold futures too. Sorry. Yeah, 3 more minutes. Actually, it is looking bullish. What do you think about silver? Actually, silver also gained today, right? There is no liquidity. Yeah, I trade in funded accounts. After NFP, if I find any entries, then I might place orders, or else not. My trading should. To be honest, I'm not good at Hindi, but still I'm trying to understand. When trading shuru karara, I couldn't able to understand. Sorry. CFD futures किसको choose करो? If you ask me, I'll suggest you to go with the CFD because the rules are very simple in CFD compared to futures. But when it comes to opportunities, like I'll always suggest futures. There are disadvantages as well as advantages in both segments, both futures as well as CFD. Yeah, But when it comes to front accounts, like I'll suggest you to go with CFD initially because the rules are very simple, clear drawdown, profit target, payout structure, everything is very simple. But when it comes to futures, like it's quite complicated, but still you can able to get payout from futures too. But compared to CFD, futures are a bit complicated when it comes to profits, the rule structure. That's the gold chart. Sorry. Yeah, gold is looking bullish. Yeah, I'm in buys now. Yeah, it is easily going to take out this high. A very good scalp. We can't decide like that. Still, like now it is safer to move my stop loss to break even. That is a good move. But if the momentum continues, like we can easily expect all time highs. That will happen. Yeah, now I'm like I moved my stop loss to break even. Let's see. Yeah, the moment is actually looking good. Now I'm expecting all time high. Let's see. Will there be any chance of re-entry to buy Seraphis? It depends on the momentum, Shanavas. It depends on the momentum, to be honest. Like if the momentum still exists, like, then we can't expect retracement. If not, we can expect retracement easily. Then you can again go for buy and increase. I think I should keep my buy trades till Monday afternoon. It can, but do follow proper risk management. Yeah, there are restrictions. It's 10 minutes into, right? Sorry. What is happening with Nasdaq? Wow. Yeah, Nasdaq is also looking so good. I think it will take this high. If you don't follow proper risk management, then there won't be any sleep. I'm slowly recovering the monkey. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it is taking pullback. Again, it is going. Yeah, look at this. A very good pullback. Don't worry, Malay. Like always, if the market wants to go higher or downside, always the market will give you retracement entries. Only like you can't expect retracement if the momentum continues. If there is any huge buy or selling pressure, then you can't expect retracement. Other than that, like obviously the market will give you retracement for sure. In that case, you can again re-enter. I wish I was downloaded with built-in AI, all integrated by itself. Sorry. Even like for example, like I'm actually expecting this as my target, but I moved my stop loss to break even. But even if the market like moves down and if it closes below this particular low, I'll exit. I'll exit and then I'll wait for any other manipulation to happen, and then again I'll be going for buy entries. See, mostly we all will be focusing on technicals. The same applies to trade management psychology part. If you're entering into trading, always focus on technicals as well as give the same importance to psychology as well as trade management. You can't expect all trades to go for the profitable ones. Okay, sometimes what will happen is like the market will go higher and it will almost hit our targets, but before hitting the targets it will reverse immediately. So in that case, like yeah, psychology will play a major role. I don't smoke. I'm just expecting a very strong push, but these particular hammer candles are actually concerning because I've observed this in charts. Whenever there is a hammer pattern, at the highs, or whenever the inverted hammer pattern at the lows, mostly the market will reverse. This is what I've observed, but still, let's see. I told na. So whenever there is a hammer pattern at highs or inverted hammer pattern at lows, mostly the market will reverse. But still, let's wait. Like I'll just close the trade only if the market closes below this low, or else no. I think gold go to, yeah. I'm actually expecting this as my target, my initial target. This high, but let's see. We need some kind of strong push on the high side. Very strong push. When silver timing starts 9:30 or 9:15. Silver timing is only three windows: 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. New York time. 3 to 4 a.m., 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. But again, um, as I always say, if you're using a strategy, always know the DOL. Silver bullet works purely on DOL. If you know where the market is going to head, you can use silver bullet. If you don't know, then please don't use silver bullet. I think you should close the trade and I can, but still like I'm just trading my stop loss below the slow. If the market closes below the slow, I'll book the trade. Yeah, might be there are chances. But also the more it consolidates, the higher will be the breakout. So consolidating is actually good, but still the breakout possibilities. The market may either break on the high side or on the downside. There are chances. अगर आपकी स्टॉप लॉस हिट हुआ तो uh, could you please type the question in English, the monkey? Are you asking like if my trade hits stop loss, can I re-enter? Or are you asking this? Actually, the market is consolidating. It is actually a good sign. Like I'm already in trade. Looking at the way 50 minutes has closed, I'm seeing gold pushing up. Yeah, let's see. If these particular down close candles turns out to be a manipulation, then we can see a very good rally on the high side. But I want these down close candles to turn into manipulation. Turn to manipulation means like after taking out these lows, I want a straight up close candles by like if it breaks this particular high, and if the momentum is too good, then I'll be again you can enter buy trades. If someone wants to enter, they can again enter if the market breaks this particular highs with a good candle on the higher side, then you can again enter in the retracement easily. If not, the market will again there will be a drop. But let's see. My stop loss is below this low. If the candle closes below this low, I'll just close my trade with break even. Look at this. Yeah. So the market is the, the market is actually resisting, but let's see. Do you expect a volume if the low breaks? Do you expect a volume if the low breaks and re-enter from a previous entry? If you want to re-enter again, still I haven't closed the trade. I just want the candle to close below this low. If a candle closes below this low, I'll exit the trade. But again, if someone wants to re-enter, what I'll be doing is don't enter once the market breaks this low. Like again, don't enter here and all. Just wait for some kind of manipulation. Just wait for some kind of confirmation for the buy side move. Then you can enter. And now look at this. This low is actually protected now. Still, I'm in trade. Again, if someone wants to enter, you can just wait some
Yeah,
kind of
hi
read.
Ricky. Do you
Yeah,
hear me?
hi. Yeah, I can able to hear you.
How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too. What's going on, bro? Like, did you execute
In,
anything?
yeah, I'm in gold actually.
Okay, you're into
Wait,
bias.
I'm actually saying something. I'll just complete this one. So, if someone wants to enter again, like they can just wait for some kind of retracement, and if it pushes above, you can just enter again by placing stop loss below the slope. Yeah, tell me, bro. How was your day?
Day was going good. Actually, I took some trades in Asian as well. I was out.
Asia.
Yeah,
Okay.
a short in Asian session, and I was looking for buyers before NFE. But yeah, I'm a little bit late, as you I saw that you are already entered. So looking forward 6 minutes. We will see what will happen after NFE news. I think 6 minutes left only.
Are we having news again in 6 minutes?
Let me check. I think I'm missing
No,
something.
like 7 p.m. there is NFP, and again we are having news. I think it's at 8 p.m. right? 8 or 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 Indian time.
Yeah,
We're having almost 1 hour. Yeah, it kind of retracing. Again, I want a straight push on the high side, and if it breaks this high, like again you can enter if you want.
Oops, I was thinking that NFP is at 7:30 Indian time. It's like
No, no,
already done,
it's
bro.
not yet. It's actually done.
And we
This
have another news as well after.
Yeah, it's at 8:30.
Hmm.
Yeah, looks good. And in what segment you traded today?
Sorry,
In what segment you traded today?
gold itself. I did
Oh,
gold.
okay.
Actually, I was looking for buys after London session, but you saw like price was very choppy in London session. It was just
Mm,
consolidating in the range. I
okay.
missed trade like before NFP as I told you. And actually, the price is very tempting right now as well to go into buyers, but my risk reward is not actually like allowing me to do this. So that's why I'm waiting for a little bit retracement, and then we'll look forward for the buyers. By the way, sexy trade. No, no, no.
This one, yeah, this one is a good one, but still, like I'm just trailing my stop loss. Like it almost hits my stop loss. I just waited for the candle to close below this low and to close the trade. But now it is actually protecting. But let's see.
So basically, your like break even is this like trend line where you
Yeah, this particular line, if the market closes below this line, I'll just close the trade.
okay. Let's see, guys.
And I'm
Waiting.
expecting this as my target. It's not hammer shit toddy. It's not just hammer. What I've observed is like whenever the market is giving you a very good momentum, either on the high side or on the downside, and if the hammer or inverted hammer forms, for example, if a hammer pattern forms at highs, I'll expect downside move. And also if inverted hammer forms at lows, I'll expect upside move. But still, like it's not a confirmation at all. I've experienced those things.
But bro, Rishi, these spin bars are very powerful. Like these
Mm.
doji structure when the highs and lows are break.
Even I told, right, like when during live, like I told this hammer pattern is actually concerning to me.
Yeah.
That yeah, I said like no, because like yeah, I've observed whenever there is a hammer pattern at highs, I'll expect downside move. Even now, look at this.
And I'm noticing from last 4 or 5 weeks that whenever we see any NFP news, after that we saw some manipulation, some fake
Mm. Mm.
movement, and then after all the liquidity sweep happen after NFP 1 2 hours, and then the main like movement will come. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
also
that is actually good to be honest.
yeah.
At least you'll have a clear view after the big news.
Yeah, as well as we have like another news after 1 hour, so we have very less
Yeah.
time between this window to manage out our trades.
Yeah, if the trade hits my stop loss, I'm done for the day. It's not stop loss, it's break even for me.
Trailing, trailing stop
Mhm.
loss.
Yeah. Look at this even here. Look at this. The market pushed up and a hammer and get the fall.
This is respecting your level, Rishi.
Like I'm the market maker.
Don't say like that. Market doesn't like this, or it will reverse massively. It happened with you so
I'm
many
waiting for
times.
everything. Like my expectation is actually this is my target. I'm expecting this as my target right now, but I have to accept like if anything happens, even if the market reverses, I have to accept it, right?
That 1 minute is giving me confidence that you are going to get your TP, Rishi bhai.
Let's see.
And I like the pin bars, the way it is closing previous candle size. Hey, explosion is coming.
See how beautifully it is respecting all these levels.
Mm. Like your once your level is break that 1 minute you mentioned here, I will be execute my buys as well
Yeah,
with the
like
minimum.
this is a like order. You can call it as order block or even CSD.
Waiting for the closure, a good closure, and then I enter. And the 5 minute is looking good as well.
But we need a strong closure above this level.
Yeah, exactly. The market should not spend much time below this level.
Mm. Are we having 5 minutes FEG? This one, this one, I don't think so. It will hit, but if it hits, you can enter. You can't predict the direction once the market opens. Always wait for some kind of confirmation. If you're trading reversal entries, wait for some kind of manipulation. And if you're trading continuation entries, you can trade using ERL to ERL concept, like very simple. You can't predict the direction and all. You just wait for the market to open, then observe how the candles are actually printing. Then you can frame your entry model. Always mark key levels. Do some pre-market analysis and then mark some key levels and see how the market is reacting to those key levels. Then you can frame your entries easily.
Rishi, can you give me one? And that actually not good for the buyers. Like I was waiting for the closure above the high that you mentioned there, and this is now
Yeah, let's see.
this
Like already told now, like if the market closes below this low, I'll exit my trade for sure. And I'm just waiting for the market to break this particular high on the upside with very good momentum, but it is not happening. I even told people to enter on this level.
oh,
See how beautifully it is respecting this level. Look at this beauty.
okay, I'm gonna do a quick scalp shot here.
Now,
Uh, Wait a minute.
it's better you can just wait for some kind of confirmation on the downside and you can
Yeah,
short.
I'm
Still,
thinking
I'm
about.
bullish.
I'm thinking about.
Look at this.
Like save myself. Should not
Beauty.
execute.
Price action is like few people around Rishi, few and exactly same rates on the first day. I don't know what you're saying, shit, Toddy. Yeah, kind of unlucky. I'm actually unlucky to be honest.
Every trader feel this, bro.
It is not going to my stop loss, it is not going to my target.
Yeah, that's the thing. Either give me stop loss, I'll be happy, but don't do like this.
Yeah, actually, this low is protected now, but still, these two downward candles are actually concerning to me. At least I just want the market to break this particular high with a very good momentum. Then again, we can stick to this target.
Bro, today is Friday, bad day for traders. It is actually for some people. Like if you are getting already profit in Asian or London session, you should avoid. And why? Like I made some money in Asian session. I like just ignored the London session and I still thinking to execute trade right now. And here it is that Rishi trade is closing. What a beautiful candle it is,
Yeah.
and I think it will just smash to the TV. Also, we have a psychological level upside, guys, for 4,500. That has a highly chance to go out there and grab some liquidity.
Look at this beauty.
But your TP, by the way, Rishi,
This one, the old high,
450. I think it is in the
this particular high.
yeah same
It
4,500.
is respecting the fair value cap now. Let's see. Even this high is also a good target actually. This particular high is also a good target. Again, if there is three expansion candle, I'll probably exit. I won't expect a fourth expansion candle at all. I'm not a good fan of it.
I think you have a good RR. Is it 1:3?
It's yeah.
Even more than that, I think 3.5.
If there's one more expansion candle, I'll exit the trade. Um, Mostly, like most scenarios, whenever there is three expansion candles, like probably the market will retrace on the fourth one. So yeah, I'm not going to wait for retracement at all. I'll just exit if there is any one only one expansion candle. I'll exit.
You already have a good RR ratio.
Yeah.
But actually, 4,500 level is a key level, a solid
Yeah,
level where
it will also play a psychological role too.
hmm,
FEG for future trade entry. Yeah, you can use any PD raise to enter. I think I can better train my stop loss. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm going to book my profit. Yeah, close my trade. It's a good one, but still, there are high chances the market might hit this high, but the momentum is not that good. It is actually falling. Fine, a good trade. I close my trade. It's completely fine. And you, Taufiq?
I have not executed any. I was thinking for the shots, but I didn't execute.
Okay,
And
okay.
I think I'm also done for the week as well. And
Yeah, today is Friday, right?
do you want to discuss anything else? Like any charts or any queries you have in the chats, guys? Shoot your questions if you have anything. And we will watch the market is flying to the 4,500 level. On which trader you use for futures? I use like trader weight most of the time. It is very trader friendly. Should we wind up, Rishi?
Yeah, we can wind up.
We'll see you. We'll see you
All right.
guys. Bye bye. It was a lovely session.
Hope we had a good trade. If someone isn't trade, make sure to trade your stop loss with proper risk management. Make sure to book some profits.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, see you. Bye bye. What about the payouts? Use Rice. Best one. And